Namaskar. I am Prakash Astrologer presenting you weekly forecast, weekly horoscope for all of you. All the prediction based on Indian applied astrology, Indian Vedic astrology, all the prediction based on your moon sign. Not on sun sign, only on moon sign. Let us talk about Aries. Aries, this particular week, expenditure can be sky high, hustle bustle quite a lot. You'll be quite occupied with a lot of things. Sometimes family relationship, sometimes communication issues, sometimes living conflict in the relationship. Sometimes you want to do a lot of things, but people have no understanding to support your back or what you are coming about. And sometimes whatever you do, situation have to be resolved. You have to be part of a peace process, not a living conflict. You'll be mingling with a lot of people. There are chances that there might be a developed misunderstanding in your personal relationship. Whatever you do, you have to resolve those, may I say that any kind of misunderstanding, any kind of a living conflict, any kind of a friction, any kind of detachment factor developing in the personal relationship. This particular week will offer you rise in status, prestige, influence, no doubt about it, but you have to sort it out. But sometimes situation can be very positive, but due to lack of understanding, due to friction here and there, due to bitterness here and there, you'll not be able to take advantage. Or may I say that all the circumstances are very good, but you're still not feeling very content or happy. That sometimes that we can say that is a life. If you're in a business partnership, make sure whatever you do, don't spoil the relationship. There might be a few issues directly linked with land or property or inheritance or issue with the car or sometimes unexplained issue with the family. But base is communication, how you're talking, how you're presenting, how you're addressing the issue, how you're listening. Sometimes listening can be an extreme power. You got to develop, may I say, stretch your patience, stretch your tolerance. Health-wise, take care of your lower abdomen. Health-wise, take care of your energy level. If there are any sharp pain in your chest or lower abdomen, you must consult your consultant, a doctor. You have to be more focused what you've been seeking for. But sometimes we're not very content or everything is not going according to your plan. I can buy that, but so is life. Sometimes we want to turn right, life takes us to a left. That's life. That's a mystery of life. We all have to work together and make sure your focus, your determination, your drive have to be there. And don't lose your heart on something little or something emotional. And make sure, I don't want you to be grumpy or bitter about anything. You have to sort it out. You have to step ahead. Don't hesitate. May I say walk away, don't walk away from the situation. Walk in the situation and deal with the situation in a most finest way, most politest way, most humblest way. Let's do some tasks which are very important. First thing first, donate pure ghee, whole urad to temple in the langar. Next task, which is quite important, donate 6 kilogram chana dal to temple and flow 6 kilogram chana dal in the fastest flowing river. Next task, take 5 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Donate 6 religious priests, if you can afford it, 1 or 6 mixed color blanket bananas bunny. And take a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck as a pendant. So these are your tasks. But may I say that precaution wise, watch your attitude, watch your communication, watch your, may I say, your word of speech, which is quite important. And the chanting which you must do, which will protect you, to give you backing. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Verochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Verochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Verochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. The finest chanting will help you. Going to talk about Taurus. Taurus, the position of Venus and Saturn in the 7th house. The position of Venus going to leave the 7th house, moving toward the 8th house very soon. You have to be very careful about your health, about your well-being, about your male or female health. Sometimes issues can be linked with lower abdomen, sometimes issues can be linked with blood and urine. Whatever the situation is, you have to consult your doctor and take your proper precautions. Family support will be there, loved one support will be there, but try not to be grumpy, try not to be detached. You have to carry on talking to people. Sometimes you don't like to talk, but that's a life. You have to present your idea, you have to listen to their opinion as well. And may I say that, try not to be rude or arrogant, and try not to slash people's opinion because you don't like it. Because that is, they're entitled to have an opinion. And you have to respect that. That's the only way all of you can come on the track of happiness. All of you can talk to each other, listen to each other. World revolve around talking and listening. And doesn't matter if you are an individual or a nation. We have to talk, we have to listen. Expenditure can be sky high, but all the expenditure can be done with your own will. But make sure if you owe any money towards VAT or tax, you have to pay on the spot. Otherwise, I cannot rule out a fine or penalty or punishment. But sometime this part of the week can be revolve around a lot of uncertainties. It can be directly linked with your family issues, and sometimes family issues can overlap your happiness. So if there are any conflicting issue with the family members, you have to address those issues. You got to talk to them. You have to present your idea. May I say that try not to wind up yourself, which is quite important. Don't do that. The task of the week you must do. First thing first, take a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck as a pendant. Take 8 kg pure ghee, donate to the temple in the langar. Take 5 kg chana dal, donate to the temple in the langar. Donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal, quantity 6 kg each, donate to the temple in the langar. Take 4 kg barley, feed the birds in the park. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, watch your communication, watch your attitude. The chanting which will support you: Om Sharim Harim Strim Hom Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hom Fat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hom Fat. The finest code for Bhagavati Tara, the form of Kali. Kali have four forms: Mahakali, Bhagavati Ba Tara, Chinmastika or Bhuvaneshwari. So Tara is one of the form of Kali, the finest form. So please do this chanting. Going to talk about Gemini. Gemini this particular week, may I say that the position of Sun and Mercury are in the 5th house. The position of Mercury is going to shift from 5th house to 6th house. Running around will be quite a lot. Sometimes you're looking for money, but the money flow of income is not there. Expenditure can be there, and expenditure can be more than your imagination. Health have to be taken care of, linked with blood or urine. Struggle will be quite a lot, and sometimes you can be quite annoyed or disappointed, and sometimes due to your own temper you can develop a lot of issues and problems. More you lose control on your behavior, more you lose temper, more you're inventing a lot of issues and problems. You might involve yourself in a deal of a car or property, but aggression have to be stopped. Aggressive attitude or behavior problem or out of control behavior have to be resolved. May I say that? Otherwise, everything will be taken over by your temper. And sometimes people take their temper as their best friend. Wherever they go, they take the temper with themselves. And sometimes temper can take over your personality, and which is not very good at all. Whatever you do, because when you lose temper, you can make horrendous mistakes. And those mistakes can be classified mistakes, and you will pay a very big price in the long run by spoiling a relationship, or getting carried away with your attitude. So that can spoil a lot of things. So refrain from foul temper. May I say that let's do some tasks to resolve the problem. Donate 8 kilogram sugar, 8 kilogram rice. Donate to the temple in the langar. Take 600 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Take 12 blue flowers, bury in the ground on Friday evening. Next task, take a copper coin, make a hole to the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck as a pendant. Another task, take 4 kilogram basmati rice, flow it in the fastest flowing river. And whenever you can afford it, donate dog food to dog home. Precautions have to be temper, control your temper. The chanting which will help you, Sharim Om Namo Narayan Sharim. Sharim Om Namo Narayan Sharim. Sharim Om Namo Narayan Sharim. More you do it, more you become established. Going to talk about Cancer. Cancer this particular week will offer you huge expenditure, running around. Sometimes you can be out of comfort zone. Fruitless expenditure can be quite a lot. Sometimes the flow of income will be on decline, but the expenditure can be on rising. Wherever you go, you'll come across challenges, complications, issues, stumbling blocks, waste of time, vacuum. At the same time, family complications can be at the peak. You'll have a lot of issues with your family members, can have a lot of communication issue with your loved ones. Sometimes you want to tell something, but you are hesitating how you're presenting that particular issue or scenario to your own loved ones. But after 12th of November, you're going to meet a very good friend. You'll enjoy the company. Expenditure can be sky high, but environment will be fine after 12th of November. Whatever you do, try not to make a mole out of, may I say, try not to make a mountain out of mole. It can be possible. People can do that with you. They can create a huge mountain out of a little mole. And sometimes due to that misunderstanding, you'll end up in a row or conflict. You have to be very careful. Professional interviews will bring success, prosperity. Professional presentation will bring success and contract. But you have to build up your confidence and present the finest performance, and success will be there, no doubt about it. But the best thing for you in this whole week is you have to be very careful how to talk, what to say, what not to say. Sometimes your confidence can be there, quite high, but every time to be blunt about something, may I say that you have to be careful. You might end up bruising a lot of people's pride, honor, or ego. So, I don't want you to be there starting a fight with people. No, that will not take you anywhere. Try to be polite and very, very humble and very approachable. And may I say that you have to look after other people's respect and honor before you say anything to them. But if you want them to help you, be very polite, please. That's the only key to your success, what you want to seek from them, please. So this particular week can be a tricky week. Let's do some tasks. Try to keep 2 solid silver balls in your pocket. Try to wear a 1 solid silver ball around your neck as a pendant. Try to wear a gold studs in your ears if you can. Another task, which is finally important, may I say that donate money to the local blind school. Donate money to your sisters, nieces, aunts, and the precaution have to be watch your word of speech. The chanting which will protect you, Karim, 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 Home, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalika, Dakshine Kalika, Dakshine Kalika, Harim, 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 Home, 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 Karim, 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 Home, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalika, Dakshine Kalika, Dakshine Kalika, Harim, 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 Home, 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 Karim, Karim, Karim. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Leo. Leo, this particular week will revolve you around a lot of struggle, situations, complications, financial gain. A lot of your time can be wasted on something very fruitless. You have to be very careful about your lower abdomen, your eyesight. Sometimes temper can be sky high. Beware of any kind of a setbacks, or You can be an accident prone. You have to be very careful about your action or your drive. This particular week will also bring in new people around you. This particular week can be phenomenal week, can be here and there. But may I say that this particular week, you have to be very careful if you are achieving any project. Leo, this particular week can be phenomenal week, but you have to organize your time, Leo. You have to organize your energy. So you have to be very careful. May I say that if you are doing something new or fresh, my dear Leo, you have to discipline your routine. Otherwise, you will not be able to complete your project. You got to take a support from family and your colleagues, and you got to be very careful how to how to behave with people. Man management is most difficult task. It's not easy. So when you learn how to talk to people, that's the only way you can achieve your success. Leo, in this particular week, the task you have to do, donate 6 kilogram rice, 6 kilogram sugar to temple in the langar. Next task, take 10 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Next task, soak 3 kilogram whole moong in the water on Tuesday, feed the birds on Wednesday. Donate dog feed, 4 kilogram or 10 kilogram. These are your tasks. Precaution wise, refrain from stubborn attitude, aggressive attitude. The chanting which a Leo must do for this coming week: Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Varochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Varochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Varochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajr Varochniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Virgo. Virgo, this particular week, may I say that the position of Mercury is changing from second house to third house, from leaving second house, the Libra, and entering into Scorpio and joining Saturn. But may I say that position of Mercury is not very good. Due to that, the professional situation can be mediocre. Health have to be taken care of mentally and physically. You'll have a lot of struggleful situations with you and your colleagues, with you and with the outside world. Sometimes a communication can be an issue between you and your loved ones, your family members. There are a lot of chances that there you might end up developing a lot of misunderstanding due to outside influence in you, between you and the loved ones. So refrain from that kind of situation. Otherwise, you'll have a lot of issues between you and the family members. If you're investing money, buying something, then you think very seriously before you invest money or buy something very expensive. By weekend, may I say that beware of any penalty, fine or punishment. You can be tense, or may I say that sometimes can be very upset and disappointed with people's attitude. So is life. So you have to get along with the flow. Grumpiness will not take you anywhere. Sadness will not do anything for you. Communication, yes. More you become detached from the outside world, more you have a more problem. You got to be carrying on talking to people, listening to people, and at the end of the day, those are the opinions and views. So you have to respect it and wait for your timing when you can perform the better or best. So let's go for the task. First thing first, take 12 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Next task, make a red color pillow, fill it with fennel seeds, saunf, and use it as a regular pillow under your head every night. Next task, fill a jug of water, put next to your bed every day morning. Wash your face and teeth with that water. And next task, donate mixed color blanket bananas money to a religious priest. These are your tasks. Donate dog food, dog home, minimum 3 kilo or 10 kilogram. And take 12 blue flowers, bury in the ground on Friday evening. Take 300 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, Watch your spending. Watch your debts. And refrain from wearing too much blue color. Don't buy any new electronic goods or anything made of steel, please. The chanting which will protect you. Om Hum Hanumate Rudratmakaya Hum Fat Om Hum Hanumate Rudratmakaya Hum Fat Om Hum Hanumate Rudratmakaya Hum Fat Om Hum Hanumate Rudratmakaya Hum Fat. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Libra. Libra this coming week, the start of the week can be tricky, can test your patience, test your fiber. The Lord planet Venus, leaving Scorpio, leaving the union between Venus and Saturn and entering into Sagittarius' third house. Profession will offer you a lot of challenges, complications, hiccups, time wasting, yes. And sometimes tension level can be sky high. You have to take care of your health and well-being and be aware of any kind of an accident or mishap. After 12th of November, struggle will be more than your imagination. You have to work really hard for your gain, for your success. If there are any official commitments, if there are any official appointments, if there are anything to do with tax and VAT, you have to be very careful. Refrain from any arguments or conflict between you and the loved ones. This particular week is important week. This particular week, refrain from any arguments and conflict. Sometimes your own people will try to trap you into situation or hurt your feeling. Peace of mind and happiness might not be there. This particular week, Libra, you have to be extremely cautious and very, very good. Whatever you say, how you say, but may I say that whenever you're dealing with official authority, you have to be extra careful. Take a proper advice. Libra, this particular week, the chanting, the task you must do, the task wise, which is quite important. Take 11 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Next task, which is quite important, donate religious priest mixed color blanket bananas money. Next task, which is quite important, take 200 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Donate 2 kilogram pure ghee to temple in the langar. The precaution, you have to be very careful whenever you're dealing with official authorities. The chanting which will protect you. Om Harim Gam Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Scorpio. Scorpio this particular week is a phenomenal week. May I say the Lord planet Mars is in a finest position. Lord planet Mars in third house. With your communication skills, with your mingling and talking and dealing with people, you'll ignite may I say, a catalyst outside the world which can offer you a dignified opportunities. Or you'll come across a unique contract which will offer you dignified opportunities. You might involve in a deal of a car or property or assets. Position can be fantastically unique, but there are few tricky situations or few technical issues or technical hiccups. You have to overcome those. Expenditure can be high. Sometimes complication can be more than your imagination. Sometimes technical people can create a few hiccups for you. You have to be very careful regarding your expenditure, your financial commitment. Unexpected expenditure can fluctuate your finances. There might be few obstacles or delays or waste of time, but you have to play with the right way. You have to act with tact. Then situation will be resolved. But whenever you're dealing with the professional issues, you have to take, may I say that, proper advice from a consultant. The task you must perform: donate wholemeal atta, whole moong dal to temple in the langar. Next task, take 10 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Next task, donate religious priest mixed color blanket bananas money. So these are your tasks. Take 800 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, watch your commitment regarding financial backing or investment or spending. The chant which will back you up: Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Vat. Om Sharim Harim Strim Hum Vat. Om, Sharim, Harim, Strim, Hum, Fat. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this particular week is a phenomenal week. May I say that the position of Jupiter in 10th house, the position of Sun and Mercury in, may I say that in 11th house, but Mercury is leaving the 11th house, entering into the 8th house, into the 12th house and joining Saturn. The position of Venus is coming back to Lagna very soon. So here we go. May I say that position of Mars is prominent in 2nd house. May I say that your hard work will pay you back in the form of achievement. Your struggle will pay you back in the form of success and prosperity. You'll be making a lot of plans. Now you have become confident what you can achieve, where you can go and how you can do it. But may I say that whatever you do with full faith, do with full confidence. Success will be yours. This particular week will offer you more than one opportunity regarding progression. This particular week, you have to be very, very careful about your health, directly linked with your back, directly linked with lower abdomen, directly linked with male or female health. If there are any issue with blood or urine, lower abdomen, you must consult your doctor, please. And whatever the situation is, refrain from any legal fight or conflict with anybody. Sagittarius, this particular week is a phenomenal week. Let's do some tasks to balance the equation. First thing first, take 9 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Next task, donate a religious priest mixed color blanket bananas money. And next task, take 4 kilogram good, 4 kilogram whole moong mixed together, flow it in the fastest flowing river. And the next task, take 7 blue flowers, write your name on each flower with blue ink and bury in the ground on Friday evening. So these are your tasks. And time to time donate your sisters like ladies money and sweets. Precaution wise, watch your temper, watch your word of speech. And the chanting which will protect you, Om Harim Ghrene Suryaye Adityaye Sharim Om. 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 More you do it, more you achieve the support from the authority, higher authorities. Yes. Going to talk about Capricorn. Capricorn, this particular week, position of Mars is prominent. I cannot rule out a promotion or progression or contract or professional contract or recognition from a huge organization for you. You'll be in contact with a lot of decision maker, powerful people, professional people, or may I say head of professional organization. This particular week is phenomenal week, will offer you comforts, name, fame, establishment, or may I say that establishment is there. The position of Mars in Lagna is prominent, but health have to be taken care of. Sharp pain, lower back, lower abdomen, chest, breathing issues, pain in your neck have to be taken care of. So that you have to take a proper medication or precautions, whatever that you have to do. But at the same time, if there are any legal issues, seek for a proper professional advice. Don't be hasty. You will involve in a deal of a car or property or assets. You have to be careful. Capricorn, this particular week is a phenomenal week. The precaution have to be watch your temper, watch your stubborn attitude. The chanting which will protect you, Om Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Om Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Om Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Om Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Om Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Aquarius. Aquarius, this particular week is a phenomenal week. Will offer you mixed fruit, mixed rewards. Financial gain, prosperity will be there. Achievements will be there. A lot of unique opportunities are there just waiting for you. You will have a comfortable life, and at the same time, life can be full of luxuries, lifestyle, establishment, name, fame. After 12th of November, you have to be very careful about your married life. Make sure there should not be any misunderstanding or bitterness or friction. Running around will be quite a lot, but whatever you do, try to create a peace and harmony at home. Try not to bruise or rub each other's ego in a wrong way. Health have to be taken care of. But whatever you do, think long-term future, not a short-term. Think about what is your establishment, what are your plans for the long term. This particular week, you have to be very, may I say that, act with tact. And situation will be in your hand. The task you must do, donate golden yellow sapphire in a gold square piece around your neck in a gold chain. Take 7 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Take 7 square pieces of silver, put in a steel jug, fill it with river water, place it in a safest place. Donate money to local blind school. Take sugar and rice, 12 kilogram each, donate to the temple in the langar. Take 8 kilogram chana dal, donate to the temple in the langar, if you can, please. So these are your tasks. Precaution wise, watch your expenditure, watch your financial commitment, and take care of you. If you're asthmatic or if you have a problem with your heart, you have to be very, very careful about your health. The chanting you must do, Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Om Ganesh Ranam Chande Varnayam Hom Name Fat. More you do it, more you achieve backing, support, power, rising, establishment, successful, prosperous. Going to talk about Pisces. Pisces, this particular week is a phenomenal week. May I say that this particular week will offer you mixed fruit, mixed rewards. The position of Jupiter is prominent. The position of Jupiter is just 7th aspect on the Lagna. Rise in recognition, appreciation, and rise in establishment. You will be able to accomplish your goal, no doubt about it. You will be able to reserve your power seat, or may I say, hot seat. Health have to be taken care of, but professional people, powerful people, admire you, respect you, honor you. What more you want? But struggle will be there. But every struggle, every effort will convert into sweet success. As a finest, that is a finest achievement. All your hard work, even you done in the past, will be converting into sweet success. Sometime, may I say that domestic complication will be there, issues can be there, and you have to resolve it, those kind of domestic complications with passion, with understanding, by listening. Sometime, if there are any kind of a strain, you have to resolve it. Try not to be lazy, and try not to be lay off about those issues. You have to be get up and do. That kind of attitude will help you. But may I say that this particular week can offer you something unique and dignified. The task of the week is donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal to temple in the langar. Next task, I want you to wear a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck. Next task, which is quite important, donate 11 kilogram basmati rice to temple in the langar. Try to keep 6 solid silver balls in your pocket. And do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Mix saffron and milk, make a paste. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. These are your tasks. Precaution wise, look after your health. Look after your commitments. And the chanting which will back you up, Ang, Harim, Sharim, Kalim, Chamundai Vichai. Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Vichai. Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Vichai. More you do it, more you achieve it. Thanks for watching my weekly horoscope. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do give it a like. To get the latest and advanced horoscope based on your moon sign weekly, monthly, yearly, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back. Look after yourself. Take care.